Still in bed. What a fuck. Man, this is fucking crazy. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a walk. I gotta get out of the fucking house. It's still before noon. I just have to get out of the house. I'm going fucking stir crazy, man. I can't. This really drives me fucking nuts. Especially when I got so many other things that I could be doing or that I want to do. You know, the thing that goes through your head, my head all the time is, you know, I want to take advantage of this downtime that I have. But I'm not going back to what I was doing before. So time is time regardless. I do want to get rid of my fucking phone though. These things are not good. And I think I could get away with it. The only thing I think that I'm really attached to my phone for would be directions. That's the only thing. So if I'm not going somewhere, why would I be going somewhere I don't know how to get to? There's only a couple reasons. I'm buying something from somebody. I picked up a new customer or have to work for somebody at a place that they have somewhere else. You know, and that's really fucking it. So if I change my lifestyle, this phone becomes useless. It becomes a nonsensical piece of shit that I don't no longer need or have a desire for. Yeah, so this is definitely something that I'm not considering that I want to pursue. I think I'll probably get rid of it after I get this move done. Probably keep it until after this move. I don't know. We'll see. Fuck, if I can get rid of it before then, that'd be great. But if not after the move, yeah. Get rid of a fucking cell phone. That'll be nice, man, not having this motherfucker with me. I remember back in the 80s when I was a kid. 80s and the 90s. Well, 90s. Yeah, the 90s. See, they started pagers and shit. I had a pager when I was like 17. You know, so people get a hold of you, and it was really weird. I mean, all of a sudden that thing go off, you get all excited, and next thing you know, you're running to a fucking payphone. You know what I mean? And that's how this shit started with the pager. Because then the pagers got a little more advanced, and they could actually, like, if someone just wanted to, like let's say you had something going on, you were like, okay, well, page me the answer to this when you find out. And let's say the answer was only like a one-word thing, like yes, no, or maybe, or something like that. The pagers, you could actually type that in. So when the page would come through, you'd see the person's number, you'd be like, okay, that's the number. And then you'd see the response, like yes or no. So, you know, that's how all this shit started, man. And I remember when I had my first pager, and I remember getting a page and the excitement of having to try to find a cell phone, or not a cell phone, a payphone. But yeah, I think this thing is the cause of many fucking problems. Again, you know, this all comes back to just, I mean, think about it, the amount of millions of problems. Like I said, I detoxed my daughter off fucking phones in social media and all that. You know, I detoxed her, and man, it was unbelievable. It was absolutely unfucking believable when I detoxed my daughter. You wouldn't believe how bad. I mean, it was like somebody coming off a hard fucking drug. The mood swings, the craziness, the excuses, the trying to find any reason to get it. I mean, it was bad, man. It was really fucking bad, dude. It was no fucking joke. detoxing my 17-year-old daughter off of her phone and social media. The first 2 weeks were absolutely unbelievable. Like I said, I mean, you wouldn't even believe. Like, to see a young girl, my daughter, act in a way that she doesn't normally act, or act so far out of character due to her addiction to something, was very, very eye-opening for me. And I'll never forget it. And I've told many, many, many fucking people, you know, and people think it's a fucking joke. Go ahead, detox your fucking kid or detox yourself off of fucking your phone and see what the fuck happens to you. Try it. Try it. So yeah, the pull that these things have on you, and not just in that manner, but also in the fact of the radiation, the 4G, 5G, the wireless radiation that you're constantly surrounded with. If you have Wi-Fi in your house, your whole, it's not good. If you don't believe me, look it up. Research it. It's all out there for you to know. If you don't want to keep your head buried in the sand, and would actually like to know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, so I'm going out for a walk. I got to get away from this fucking house for a little bit. I need to do some physical exercise. I would absolutely love to go on a bike ride. I enjoy biking a lot. I would like to go on a bike ride, but I just can't. It's impossible. Not until I'm healed. Way, 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 way too much pain. Like I said, every bounce on that bike would go from my rectum. I mean, talking right at the tailbone, and the pain would it would almost shoot from like in my asshole to the top of my head, and then from my rectum, from the muscle, from the bone there, your spine, the bottom of your spine, you're right there. From there, it would shoot all the way up to the top of my neck, to my head, like up to here. But then it would feel like there was another connection going from my asshole on the inside of my body straight up to the top of my head. So, definitely some neurological and physical fucked upness going on. That we're healing. That's going to get healed. But in order for it to heal, I have to completely cease and desist from my old life. I'm changing everything, guys. Everything that needs to be changed. Everything that's not natural. Anything that's not natural is going with me. It's going out the fucking door immediately. Because it has to. I guess you could say I'm lucky to be alive. I don't know if lucky is the word for it. I think of it more as just I'm not finished with my mission yet. Or in my experience, if it's not a mission that we're here for, it's the experience, whatever it is. I don't think it's lucky that I'm alive. I don't feel lucky at all. No, there's no lucky involved with what the fuck. I'm still laying in bed. It's noon. No, this is not lucky. I'm not lucky to be alive, guys. That isn't how it fucking works. I'm alive. And what I need to do is figure out the best. Not figure it out. I've already got it figured out. I have to slow down, shut the fuck up, and quit this fucking push mode that I've been in since I was young. A very young teenager, probably. Very, very young teenager. I'm talking like young, guys. And I have to rewire. I have to rewire everything and change my habits. I have to get new programming. It's all got to change because it's all wrong. I'm realizing it is all wrong, and none of it was benefiting me, and it's all bad. So that's what's happening. That's what the fuck's happening.